As the campfire crackled and the darkness of the night enveloped the campground, a hush fell over the group of friends. They sat in a circle, their faces illuminated by the dancing flames, ready to share their most bone-chilling tales. But little did they know that the true horror story they were about to hear would be far more terrifying than any tale of fiction. One summer, a group of childhood friends set out on a camping trip to a remote, secluded spot deep within the woods. They reveled in the excitement of reconnecting, their laughter echoing through the trees. Unbeknownst to them, this innocent reunion would become a nightmare that would haunt them for the rest of their lives. The first night passed peacefully, filled with nostalgic conversations and cheerful reminiscing. But as the second night dawned, an eerie silence descended upon the camp. An oppressive stillness settled in the air, causing unease to stir within their souls. Unexplained sounds rustled through the underbrush, hinting at a presence lurking just beyond the perimeter of the campsite. Determined to ignore their growing unease, the friends gathered around the campfire, eager to share ghost stories and legends passed down through generations. Each tale sent shivers down their spines, intensifying the atmosphere of dread that surrounded them. Yet, none could have predicted the real horror that awaited them. In the dead of night, a blood-curdling scream pierced the darkness, tearing through the tranquility of the woods. The friends jumped to their feet, their hearts pounding in their chests. Fear gripped them, rendering them motionless for a moment, until they rallied together, determined to investigate the source of the chilling cry. They ventured into the woods, their flashlights piercing the inky blackness, casting long shadows that danced with the rustling leaves. As they pushed deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon a clearing, where a gruesome sight awaited them. A body, mutilated and lifeless, lay sprawled on the ground, its vacant eyes staring up at the moonlit sky. Terror washed over the group, their throats constricting with the weight of horror. They recognized the lifeless figure as Sarah, one of their closest friends, her life cut short in the most brutal of ways. Questions of who or what could have perpetrated such an act filled their minds, sending waves of panic through their veins. As the group reeled from the shock of their friend's untimely demise, a realization dawned upon them: they were not alone in the woods. A sinister presence lurked, watching their every move. Paranoia and suspicion tore at their friendship, transforming their once unbreakable bond into a fragile web of doubt and fear. Days turned into nights, and the unrelenting horror continued to claim the lives of the group. Each passing day brought another death, each more gruesome and inexplicable than the last. Tim vanished without a trace, leaving behind only fragments of torn clothing and a trail of blood. Jenny met her end in a mysterious boating accident, her body never recovered from the depths of the lake. One by one, they fell victim to an unknown terror, their lives snuffed out like candles in the wind. In the end, only two remained, Emma and Michael, the last survivors of their once vibrant circle of friends. Haunted by the deaths that had surrounded them, they clung to each other for solace and safety. But with every passing moment, the weight of their grief and terror grew heavier, threatening to consume them entirely. Desperate to escape the clutches of the malevolent force that had taken their friends, Emma and Michael embarked on a treacherous journey through the tree line. They navigated the maze of shadows and hidden dangers, their every step filled with trepidation. The woods seemed to taunt them, whispering haunting melodies that echoed in their minds. As they neared the edge of the forest, a primal instinct guided them. With a final burst of adrenaline-fueled strength, they broke free from the woods, gasping for air as they stumbled into the safety of an open field. Their bodies were battered, their spirits broken, but they were alive. But even in their escape, the weight of loss bore heavily upon their souls. The trauma of their experience would forever haunt their dreams and color their perception of the world. The campground they once saw as an idyllic retreat had become a place of darkness and despair, a testament to the unforgiving nature of the human psyche. Years later, Emma and Michael continue to bear the scars of that fateful camping trip. They have vowed to never return to those woods, their lives forever shaped by the horrors they witnessed. The true story of their friends' deaths remains a mystery, an unresolved chapter in their lives that serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the lurking darkness that can hide within even the most serene of settings.